So what I thought I would do, this is new because I'm so happy right now because I finally made a purchase that I've been, I wouldn't say dreading, but I wasn't dreading it, but one that I was putting off for a long time because I thought I'd find it at my comic book store. I didn't, because my comic book store doesn't like to put shit back in its inventory unless it's from the big two publishers, which is technically by DC, which is by DC. But it's not like a big name like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, or anything like that. Um, and a well-known author either, even though I think he should be more well-known. So I'm going to do it coming soon. I mean, you read the title again, you should know. Coming soon. Obviously, more reading recommendations. I don't know about Comic Hall. Yeah, I do one for the Kindle books I have. I don't know. And one of those is gonna be because the most of them. Because what I like to do is I like to do the ones that I got at the library. I don't know why. I mean, mainly it's because those are the ones I've been currently consistently reading. But um, I just like doing them because it's dog. Because it's one I'm consistently reading. Not because it's just that. But first one I stopped reading this is the most recent issue was the one I was most excited for, and it completely let me down. It was just like I don't want to say he didn't try because he definitely did. It's just it was too long. I'll get into it. It's the biggest reason. Deadpool Classic Volume 2. And this was the issue I was looking most forward to. And you can kind of see why. You can kind of make your own conclusions. And if you've read the issue, you already know, obviously. It seems to be unpopular opinion. Oh, it's 6 of these, not 5. A very popular opinion. I like this series. I have not read this specific volume yet, and this is her second series, not her first. Her first one I really like, and I'm rereading the first volume because that's the one that I haven't read for most amount of time. I read it obviously, but it's been a long time since I read that one. Very long time actually. I think I'd already forgotten what had happened when I had gotten volume 2, and I am up to volume 4 and volume 5 actually. Do we? This is how you should do it. Volume 5, but it's a new series. I'm like, oh, because it says Ms. Marvel 2015 1 through 6. Maybe there's a 2014 series or something. Oh wait, there is. So I'm not confused. And they'll do X Factor. You'll see if you see future me will tell you if it's good or not. Because again, it goes from issue 50 to 200, and no, it's not like you have to read the 150 issues. It's legacy title because there's actually 200 X Factors at that point in time. It's more now, and they decided to commemorate it by going through 200 onwards, like legacy title. It's kind of confusing for new readers. I don't think I'll finish these two, so I'm not going to do these two because they're huge ass epic collections. I've only read one of the Avengers one. The other one is Iron Fist. And then when I read it, Walking Dead. Now, you're looking at this, I'm like, oh my god, this is a lot. Not if you read 2 issues a day, it's not. And finally, ones I'm most excited for to read and review. Well, more read. Plunge. This is all the Joe Hill House books. Basketful of Heads. Yeah, it's been this long I haven't read it. I wanted to do a binge read, and I can finally do that now. And then Dollhouse Family, Daphne Byrne, Lolo Woods, and finally... Oh, I had 2 of these. Whoopsies. But yeah, finally getting into that. And I might do some movie reviews, coincidentally. No, I don't know. I liked Birds of Prey. Sue me. And I liked Joker, which is a less controversial opinion than liking Birds of Prey. Yeah, you would think that, and it's kind of funny because you would think the people that liked the Joker movie would be lynch mobbed. Is that the right word? And the ones that liked Birds of Prey would be hailed as one among them or whatever. But the thing that I hate, the reason for why I didn't want to get those ones was because it's full price. And I would have gotten at least 20% off with my 20% off card. But that's getting mailed to me, by the way. I went to my library today, obviously, have new books. Band of People and Tingle Lynching Someone. Yep, so I was right. Imagine if they started yelling and it was like live or something. But that's gonna happen. I guarantee you that's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a live one. I can do it. There'll be 1,000 subscribers, or on my new laptop I got today. It's kind of shitty. I can do live video, and then I it's gonna happen. I'm doing live. I'm doing a live. I'm scratching inside my nose. A live stream. And then there's gonna happen, something big is gonna happen because it's unscripted. I don't tell anybody I'm doing a video, or sometimes I just wouldn't care. Anyways, I'm getting that. Okay, so the one thing I hate was that it'd be full price, and the worst part is all of these books besides Plunge have had bigger books like this come out. Like say this is 6 issues. This is more than 6 issues. I stopped reading this. So I feel like a lot. But it's in terrible condition too. That's another reason why that I would have kept reading it. It was like the next few issues I'm not gonna be able to read because it's torn at this part and you can barely read it when you get to that side. So yeah. But anyways, so, I keep getting off topic. But when they have the bigger books like that, when those released digitally and physically, these become cheaper on a Marvel app. They come $2. $2. Not on DC. Not even for their oldest books. Some of their older books they do put as $1.99. But I think I have to wait like 30 years. It's a little over the top. I have to wait 30 years, or let's say 10 years for them to be $1.99. And by then I'd just be like, you know what? I don't care. And 10 years earlier, I was like, I don't care. I got them. It was $28 for all 7 of the ones I was missing. Yeah, but I just wish my comic book store just had them. I don't know why they don't. It's like, maybe I should have said something, but I mean, I did the math and I spent 28. I would have saved I went 22. So say 23 because it was like $22.99 or something like that. So let's do 28 minus 22. Those of you mathematicians already know the answer. It's $6. I'm not gonna cry over $6. So I was like, screw it, I'll get it. Okay, digitally. And I can finally read these guys. I have almost all of the Joe Hill House. I have all the Joe Hill House ones, but I technically have all of Joe Hill's. Not technically. Have all of Joe Hill's graphic novels. I just got to get the last 2 Lock and Keys, which one's coming out October 28th, and one's already out. But you think my comic book store is gonna have it? It's probably already sold out. So apparently these sell well. Apparently. And I got a first print of this guy. And this is apparently the best one out of the bunch. And this is the one I'm going to start with first. Or this. I don't know. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to do a randomizer. I'm going to know which one's which, because one has a glossy cover. Which are 2 have a glossy cover. Lolo was. I'm starting out with. And the best part about this is I know nothing about these stories except for Lola Woods and Daphne Byrne, which both I liked. So if Basketful of Heads and Dollhouse Family, it's anything like those, I'm in for a treat, and so are you for when I review them. Well, technically, you'd be in for a treat if I absolutely hated them, because it'd be somehow, it'd be entertaining either way, I hope, but more entertaining for me to rip apart a book, not literally. Even for the worst books I have, I don't do that. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it to another poor sap. Or someone that likes the series. Because again, I like books like Batman Rebirth, which apparently is hated, and Ms. Marvel. I'm part of the problem. Maybe it gets bad. Maybe it does. But the only thing, there are a couple things that I saw in that Ms. Marvel book that I'm like, yeah, maybe that's why. And I'll get into those when I review it. Might even review it after, I don't know. Actually, I haven't finished it yet, so I can't technically do that. Yeah, those two epic collections are going to take a long time to read. Because I've only read one of Avengers and more of Iron Fist, but I have like 20 issues left, I swear. Which I think I do. Not even lying. Let's see. At least I'm out of the other bad writer's run. That's Tony Isabella. He wasn't as bad as Roy Thomas. For me. Apparently, I seem to be the only one who feels like that, who thinks that. Okay, I'm gonna say. Should look. Okay, so 23. I didn't like seeing what's in the next issue, like what's in the next of the words. I'm weird like that. So 23. So we got 1, 2, 17. It's 15. 18, 19, yeah, pretty much 28, pretty much 20 issues left. So what I did, and the reason for why I, you can clock out now if you really want to. I already went through what I was going to review. If you don't want to listen to me do tangents. I hope you guys do. I hope the whole video, guys, you guys like. I don't do any sponsorships, so I'm not the worst person out there. I understand sponsorships, and hell, I'd love to be sponsored by somebody and start making some actual money for YouTube. But I don't care either. Well, I would never do it for the money. Is my point. I would like to get paid to do what I like to do. But, get paid to do what I like doing rather than what I don't like doing. That's what I'm doing now. Not right now, obviously, but what I'm working as right now, I don't really like. Not that I hate it, but it's just not my ideal choice. Anyone's choice. Anyways, the reason for why these two I've been so behind on is because I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, when I read all the other books, I'm like, yeah, I can go another day. I can go another day. I can go another day. And I'm going to be reading these until the end of the year. So, look forward to those around Christmas time. If we even have a Christmas time with COVID. Hey, as long as I see the normal people that I see, which is most likely the case, I'm okay. I'm fine with it. But when I hear about other people's horror stories, I'll be like, yeah, really wish 2020 wasn't such a shit show. It is a shit show. Total shit show. But hey, this is the year I finally agreed with the 99% in the world that the actors are complete assholes. And celebrities in general. And Hollywood is just a shitty place to live and to be around and to just burn it down. Or maybe later. I don't know. But yeah, it is. Hey, I would like to get paid $40,000 on a bad day. Wow. $40,000 for an actor to get paid is on a bad day.